He's like, after you, right? He's being a gentleman, and he goes, after you.
I wanted to look.
After 21 years, he admits he wanted the. Well, we got it there, folks. The first time I laid eyes on Kwaku was October 2nd, 2002. My roommate had introduced him to me in concept as this gentleman who was amazing, who was so handsome, loved his mom, was an excellent team player at their company, and that we should meet. So I went up to his office to meet him that day because my roommate left his glasses at home and needed me to bring them. So I put on my Go Meet Kwaku outfit, had on my dress, legs were out, hair was done, face was ready.
I had gotten a call in my office that there was somebody here to see me. So I ran across the street and I bought a pink shirt and a pair of khakis because I wasn't dressed properly.
I was sitting in the lobby waiting to meet him, and I could see him kind of walking at me with like this forward motion. And I'm looking at him, but all I see is like his shirt is open, like 3 inappropriate buttons.
Okay.
I'm admiring the view. His chest looked amazing, but I was thinking, is he the office gigolo?
We can't confirm if the buttons were that low.
I can confirm the buttons were about...
I think it was my turn. I think it was more fantasy. I think the fantasy gave us 2 more buttons down. But
he took me to Todd's office, which was my roommate, who was his boss at the time. And then Todd said that he needed Kwaku to go on a research project for a few hours to look at the new Mac computers at a specific store in New York City. We entered this computer store, and there was a large escalator going upstairs to the 2nd floor where computers are.
Yeah.
He's like, after you, right? He's being a gentleman, and he goes, after you.
I wanted to look.
After 21 years, he admits he wanted the. Well, we got it there, folks.
I got the view.
Black love expose.
I got the view.
When I get on the escalator, and I'm just like leaned and poised on the escalator, and I'm riding up, and we get near the top of the escalator, and this man goes, "Oh my goodness," right? And I was like, "What?" I'm thinking he's gonna give me the best compliment ever. I'm like, ready, and I'm turning, and he's like, "It's the Mac G27 XRLT supercharged monitor computer." I'm like, what?
So we get to the end of the date, and I take her to the subway. I'm trying to be a gentleman, take her to the subway. In the movies, it's like the romantic time or whatever. Or at least that's the time when you ask for her phone number. I didn't do it quite right. She was like, so how are we gonna, stay connected? And I said, well, hey, we got that Todd connection. And I put 2 finger guns up.
Damn.
And I shot him. So the thumb went down. So
and I was like, oh.
And she looked at her chest, so at least I know I hit her, which was good.
And at that point, a normal person would have walked away and said, you know what, I've been shot by finger guns, that was enough for the day, but not this woman, not her. Me being even more curious at that point, I was like, well, here, I'll give you my number, and you can call me whenever, you get a chance. And so that was the end of the date. That was the beginning of 21 years.
And the rest is history.